Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Xbree and today we are probably getting the ending of Spirit and seeing what that's going to be in store for us, as well as enjoying my lovely voices for the characters, which are really just tone changes. So we're going to go ahead and see how that goes. But yeah, I think I'm really hoping that I did well enough to woo Spirit, because I take the option that I took and I just face it. Even if it's a bad one, I'll do my best to try and recover. But alright, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm fixing my chair. Alright. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay. What's that? You don't know what about the killer crabs? Oh right, you didn't go on the date with Huntress. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. I get it. But why the heck do I still have... Why am I laying on a killer crab? Is it dead? Is it alive? I know about the date with Huntress. I've gone through this game with Huntress the first time. You pull on your beach attires and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their face excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. I don't think I ever watched any TV shows with my ex, to be honest. Yep, never did. Suddenly, the message is clear. You are going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-ass cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before you walk over for your big moment, little birdie told us that someone in particular has a extra strong crush on you. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a dick since you got here, and we reserve the right to withhold that information, even if it leads you to making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. So, are you ready? Of course not, but too bad, we're on schedule. Oh. Did we even go on a date yet? No, we didn't go on a date yet. Why didn't we go on a date yet? You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their back. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about the rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do the drum roll for this. No, you don't. No, but who cares? Xbree, who do you choose for your solo date? Oh, okay, that's right. Thank God. I was like, I'm not missing out on my date here. What is this? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right. I suppose, but no roses. It's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. I'm sorry, the way he says an ouchie. These are not roses, but they are very nice. I have no idea what they are. They're beautiful though. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of those for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too. Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to be thinking about right now. They're totally a thing. I hope when I go through the other two pathways, if there's a secret pathway that I happen to stumble upon, it just shows them. It just shows them being lovers. Like, I would be like, I knew it, you know it, I know it. I'll probably put it on TikTok, and I'll be like, now you know, I know. You can't lie no more. But I don't know. Xbree, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? We're going with Spirit. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be better a person, and it resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall, up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of. Oh god, what I'm made of. What if she actually slices me up and I die? Why are we on a yacht? What? I thought it might be nice to start the day on Trapper's yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. I didn't know that we were just gonna yoink Trapper's yacht. Even if I kind of hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts and snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit at least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plum of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young girl once. Went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and I woke up as an undead Avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened. I realized I needed to be seen. I didn't even know by whom. A lot of the time, when you think about ghosts, they're just these kind of see-through floating specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know. Depends on which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. Not really. That's not an invitation. It's radical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got ideas, but I'm not exactly out there digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analyze their meaning. I do want to take this experience seriously though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process and one I have extremely little respect for as a person, but you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try and swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage, or an open mind, or I don't know, maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here. Maybe. While the two of you were getting all deep in philosophical flirting, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop, everyone off. There were other stops? Oh no, not of this trip, of your life. But Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. This ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does it mean that it doesn't have a poop deck? Oh, it will have a poop deck. I don't even know. Imagine what that means. That sounds gross. If I'm thinking of what it's supposed to be. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette running giggly across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. The game is just hinting at me. It's just like, ha ha ha, you wouldn't know, but there is. You arrive at the beach near the majestic lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circles lazily, no sense of fear or urgency, as it's if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today, see? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel, is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. We're going there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen? Hey how's everyone doing? I thought I kicked you out. What are you doing here? Certainly seems to be taking the whole elimination thing well. Or maybe this is the opposite of that. Better not bring it up at all. And just hope he doesn't completely melt down. Hi, Wraith. You sure seem chippier today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that he has ever been sucked. Oh. X3, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone, again, forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? We're kind of, on a date that you just mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like you said, we're in the middle of something. Do you mind? Oh, right. So what you doing? Heading up into the eye of the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from there. In fact, I thought you said no one else has been up there and lived to tell about it, but this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but... Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead now, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into a menacing shapes. I'll just be over here running away. Enjoy the view! This dude, I can only imagine the Wraith and the one guy who's pretty menacing and comes out of nowhere to just, like, as he's running away, just like, oh, and just sort of going invisible and running away. It's a funny image in my head. You know, I think Wraith was kidding about the hole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean, on account of it being, you know, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your, how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she catches her head, contemplative. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our Linky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of the world, if not further. Well, duh, you saw a friggin' pirate ship that seemingly traveled through space and time only to crumble at the rocks beneath the spooky tower. But you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic now, would it? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here with me, the spirit. Does that really make you feel alive? I guess. I don't know. You come up with me into the eye of the Black House, you may never return. Is that the risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now to figuring this out as friends, we could put this risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is this the only way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I choose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Go up and maybe die, because we are risking it for the biscuit right now. You take a deep breath and think about every particle of the sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for. Spirit smiles a quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. Ooh, what's in here there? It's a dark pitch room. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch dark, pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place is like a void. The last thing you see as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight, a petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up, but down, as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. Oh god, it is really nighttime in here. That's crazy. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the Black House, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out, and seemingly defunctioned. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operated in a century. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night. What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you, taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kinda my perfect date. Huh? We've just been AFK, just standing like that for several hours? Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect day, and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember, it's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead! Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. That's true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power in it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotical effect. Maybe that's where the day went? Staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me, I really had a good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong, this is a really cool and all, I guess I don't know what I expected. I suppose I thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened. It might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easy to get down. The stairs look pretty dark. Maybe Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum, and then it becomes frighteningly clear to you. That switch wasn't for the stairs, it was for the main lantern, and that lantern is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up your nose. Oh god, what is going on? Oopsie, it looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stairlights at all. Now we see who is really alive and who is really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, it kind of defies logic. I wanted to see it, but, well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Oh God, I had to... Oh, Jesus! Okay. That one's perfect, thank goodness. Okay, cool, we're doing good here. We're not looking anywhere but only at Spirit. We are on fire. We are on fire, holy moly. Oh my God, okay. That's the perfect. You're doing it. We're here together, awash in this incredible light. You're so brave. I feel seen by you, truly seen by anyone for the first time in my life. This is our destiny, to be together, brought together by the darkness, brought toward the light. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the black lighthouse lantern, I refuse it to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, this is just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Oh God. Oh God. Ah! No. Hey, been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead or more alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. Oh God. Why did you perpetrate? Oh my goodness gracious, what is going on? You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth, like a burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not you. You know how sometimes people say it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it's you, and it's also me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. Oh God, what is going on here? I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody. Oh! Oh, what the? Oh yeah, fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you dare say it. I'm dumping Evan Macmillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Rin, Trapper turns from Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize that you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. I think that your shouting woke up Expert. My shouting? What the hell do you do in this scenario? Why is Spirit dating Trapper? Why am I barely learning about this? What is going on? We're gonna say something. I'm sorry, I think I interrupted something very personal and also quite scary. I swear I wasn't trying to listen in, but I heard a lot. Probably not everything. I think I woke up in the middle. What did you hear? Just you dumping Trapper. We were never together. I mean, we were together. Wink, wink, wink. I know you are wearing a mask, but we can see your eyes. You don't need to say wink, wink, wink out loud. And another reason I have right to have dumped you. You did not. It was mutual. The jig is up, as they say. They know you're awake now, and you're gonna have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you. We? You and Trapper, but... After the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around you. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you, I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette or Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper? Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you're right, but you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. What's up, guys? Talking island mysteries? My favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me. I didn't tell him about it. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. We'll let Trapper be in this lovely scene of ours. Oh jeez, I can see why I'm not wanted. You're also eliminated. Why are you here? So you three are through now, or because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing. But hey, if it's not my business, I don't stick my nose in it. We're not a thing. Nobody traps the trapper, not with trapped or with relationships. And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now. Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Why is he getting on fire? I don't remember him being on fire. That is something I don't remember that Wraith can do. Anyhow, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out! Wraith looks around just to be doubly sure that Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island, it's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to him. And it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk. But we were more than friends. Oh god. So I was a side thing the whole time? What? I dispute the events as told for the record. I don't pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. So I hate to ask, but did I just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought? What were you good at? Well, for starters. Excuse me, I'll take that question, thank you very much. Okay. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest for revenge. I don't know who everyone is still watching. Exactly. What you might not know, Trapper is a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's the one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who have turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against a bar tester who wrote Ewan on his cappuccino knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the same. Just never meet your heroes. And then you came along, X3, you showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. I made you feel like that? I don't think I was trying to make you feel pathetic, what the heck? I'm not sure where you got all that from, but okay. Yeah. You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't everything about me. That I can embrace those things but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in the dark cave of a dusty old tunnel. Huh? Huh? Buddy, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Ugh! Let me get a clean shot right here, right here, and I'm good. God. Mind-blowing, she says. Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly appealing to Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass, because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-ass dating show parody thing, at first I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? Who did? But then we spent some time together and I realized there's something actually real here. And I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us. Listen, XP. While you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally because I trust her and value her opinion. That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get her, you have to get through me first. Oh god, what is this? By passing Trapper's test, TM, coming to BHVR TV Sundays at 8 p.m. Welcome to Trapper's Test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her by. Her name is Rin, as he called her Rin while they were talking. So, yeah. Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside a spirit? The dragon. Hacha! Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl before she was bent hell on revenge? A restaurant. A restaurant. I know. To think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with the help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? Shh. He didn't mention that. She did not mention that. She wears a lot of black. God, I swear to God, no, I'm saving right here. I do not care. I don't save! Okay, it's black, thank God. Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Question 5, the final question. Oh my God. You got this, X3. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? I believe it's not being seen for who you are. When I pitched Trapper's test to the suits at BHVR TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new card to be given as a final prize for winning. So I killed them all, right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this, A, to brag, and B, to explain why the only thing you're gonna win is me saying congratulations for passing Trapper's test. Not that this was some huge challenge. I mean, the women are obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark and has a chip on her shoulder about being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed, but rules are rules, and even I literally just made them up. You got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink. Trapper out. This dude said, wink, wink. Does he? They don't even wink. They don't even wink. I'm sorry you had to endure that. I could have just walked out of it. If I was in there, I could be like, I was being double timed and peace. No one double times X3. I'm sorry you had to endure that. What? 5 music questions? It was nothing. Not even that. As ridiculous and unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. The waking in a random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, the stupid quiz, all of it, especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't. And I do like you too, Spirit. Oh, I guess our character likes her still after going through that. I don't know how you feel about being double timed, but I definitely don't like it. Please call me Rin. Everyone, so at the end, it's always we get their name, Rin. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone up in the lantern room of the tower. Get your mind out of the gut. Yeah, I'm getting it out. It's not that kind of game. What's that? Hold on a minute. I'm being told, no wait, it is that kind of game. Disregard the gutter comment. Come back up there with me? There's no place I'd rather be. Oh God. Oh God. You're excited to return to the light room of this lighthouse, despite all the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit, which makes it all the more crushing. Okay, when you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Claudette, Dwight, funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be tragic about a family reunion? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience. Before they can explain what that even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl, a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now's the time for a reality show adjustment shenanigans. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will. Now, please don't interrupt. You think after all this time you know that we've got your best intentions in mind? Wait, no, of course I don't think that. I got wax in your ears, friend. I asked you not to interrupt. Too late. The black light flares in the darkness. You see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are 2 ghoulish silhouettes. What? But before you can focus on them, the light phases and 2 survivors are returned to their normal state. What? It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? In the hairy hell? Hey, watch your language. You shouldn't speak like that. I've been speaking like that for the whole show, my guy. I am terribly sorry. Okay, what is Oni doing here? And your elders, Grandpa? The Oni. Wait. Oni is her grandpa? What? My little Rin. You're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. Oh, what? X3, meet Grandpa Kazun Yamako. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. But that's a lot of greats to say in a row. I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from Afterlife when she was just a little girl. I'm pretty sure he has more of a Japanese voice, but I don't know how to do that, and I'm not gonna attempt to do that, so he just gets a deep voice. As I expected you all to say the grades. It's a matter of honor and respect, except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel, but you! Oni stares at you with demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. Yeah, decorative. You mongrel, you must treat me with respect, or so help me I'll be cleaning bits of your head off my kanabo. A kanabo is literally like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, FYI. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamako bloodline in the first place. Dick, Condon, explain what's going on to me. It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette, remember we explained to you that you were going to come meet your great-great-great-granddaughter suitor and to give or withhold your approval? 5 greats! Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir, you honor master, sir? Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all the eternity to continue with the rest of the whatever this is. Show? Game? Experience? Yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my own power and might. No. Self-important much? Nice to meet you, Kazan. Only my friends and family call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear of my presence call me Oni. You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper in not only the sheer size of a man that Oni is, but also his attitude. Apparently Spirit has a type. You sure you can or want to measure up to that? No! It's dawned on you. Wait a second. Maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you try to look at your own reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's not the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad-dogging you from 2 steps away. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazu. Peasant, I realize now the true purpose of my visit is to extinguish your light. Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly, like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, Grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days, always waiting to kill, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. His day? For such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yelling at clouds vibes. You see, when I was a young man, we did not have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of cultural ahead already. A little too much if you ask me. But I didn't make the rules, the rulers did, exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, costumes, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What were we talking about? Spirit giggles at her great. Okay, I'm not saying all of those every time. At Oni's forgetfulness, you wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so. Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to list of every activity available at a samurai in the eternity of the Edo period. Silent peasants, you're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't benefit the Bushido Code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai did put on a disguise in order to sneak out entertainment. Seek out. Now, I'm not saying I did that because I had honor and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide. But clearly, you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette, you fool! Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this? You find it hard to believe that any contrary person knows all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do leisure activities over 100 years ago. However, you're really not sure how to handle this massive demonical man. Oh wait, I get it. Sweet Wind, my beautiful descendant. You invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head. Claudia, Doris, fetch me my cabana. Rin, wrap up your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach together as a family. Grandpa, no! That's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did. Ah, haha, yes, sure. Wink, wink, wink. Everyone just says wink, wink, wink. This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear, X-Ray has a good soul and a heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once and put up their own fair share of nonsense. Nonsense, which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course, of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Sword drawn, Oni beckons you closer. There's no way he has ever hugged anyone in his entire life. I think I'm good over here, actually. Rin, now! Push them my way and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamaka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us back on course of honor. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge of my father, your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamakai name. The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors. And if X-Ray ever treats me poorly, you have my word on our family's honor. I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into this? And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it. But maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did, it was awful, but it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Rin. I will see you again. Now let's go, servants. Clint and Danas, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to? Yes? Sure. I swear, this is still better than dealing with trappers, Dad. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I will never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry, I wouldn't never expect you to. Or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I have imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at the world changing around me, a lust for blood, there's no way to live. And yet, as you know, that is the Yamako way of life. Forever, I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me. Or at least, maybe I was until now. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby. You haven't won this game yet. Please don't ruin it. Sorry, I had no idea where that came from. I think we spent enough time in this natural room. We should get back to the beach. Okay. Where are we going with this? The mood is here, here, and the mood is there. The mood is everywhere except where I'm thinking it's going, which is quite crazy. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storms clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. You know, the sun must have set, but if we waited long enough, it'll rise again. Okay, you just come out just ready and you take off your thing. Relax. Oh, hold on. I need to prepare myself. You can't just do that. You know. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's just like, if we wait long enough. Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen? Again? I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was, well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I was kind of just asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled as a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. It really does. It really does. Steady, steady. Okay, we're back to putting more lotion. Yes, okay. Why is she saying yes? Yeah. Oh, that was almost. Okay. Yes. God, that's so good. I love feeling hands sliding up and down my feet and between my toes. My skin has never been more moist. Why? Why is that the thing with Spirit? Why is it her feet? Get up here right now. Okay, she is Omega ready. Holy moly, God, would you, Jesus, hold on, relax your eyeballs, please. Please. Before you can find a towel to wipe your lotion hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. Clouds cover the moon, and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of the bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off of your feet. What? Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. We're doing it in the air. Oh, oh my god. A spirit pulls you close. You feel bits of glass pierce into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you wraith against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it will have all been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from Spirit. Oh, okay, yep. We got a broken glass. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Sorry, I think this got stuck in me when I was having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertips over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. God. I am not into pain. That would probably hurt me, and I'd probably scream like a little girl. I've got plenty more where that came from. Sheesh. She is very up forward. I'm gonna be quite honest. I did not expect that. You arrive at the beach to find Claudia and Dwight waiting for you. Now it is time, X3. Face your destiny. Actually, about that, X3, can we talk privately? Maybe not here. Maybe someplace would be better for this talk. You know how we feel about schedules, Spirit. Very strongly. And you know how I feel about telling you what to do. Don't do it. Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with X3 privately. It's not to do in front of everyone. You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're going to fire someone, it's best to do it in public so they don't freak out. Please, enough talk of fire. Wait, you think? No, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. Well, I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I tried to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she's attempted to murder XP. She hasn't murdered XP yet, so... Okay, fine. Your guess is good in mine, really. This girl is very hard to read. Word of advice, though, if you're gonna end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final hows are. Okay, Huntress does not care at the end. And I am very confused. I don't need any advice. Everyone out except her XP. And Trickster comes in. Did someone say final house? That kind of my whole jam. I can't stay, right? Especially you. Out. Lame. Alone with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in there. More awful even than the lingering smell of that Cleaver body spray. Ugh, that gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Cleaver body spray. Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? It's the kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love. Oh! I need someone who shares my interests, someone I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by my desire for revenge. I need someone who isn't so warm that I feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't. Can we just be friends? I don't know if... Before you finish that, just know if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies, and I will destroy you. Friends it is! I'm glad to have you here for me when I need you, but also not too close to me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what? That's it? That's how this ends? You're just gonna leave me here? I'm not sure how I'd use the word end, and for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but us, we're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, it just proves that we never really belonged together anyhow. Good night, XP. What the hell? I just spent all this time on this island doing everything I can to get to know you, only to be told that I should just leave the chocolate factory through the side doors? I don't really know what that means. Anyways, I said good night, XP. See you around. Jeez, I'm sorry. What a bummer. Hey, why did she keep saying she'll see me around? Gosh, I have no idea. Friends forever. Okay. And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves, first and foremost. Whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, and you should probably know that. that you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, XP. See you again later, and again, and again, and again. Forever. The end? I don't even get a good or bad ending. It is just the end. What was that achievement? Hold on. Wait, just you didn't find love, but you found friendship that lasts forever and ever and ever. What? 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 Wow. Wow. So I get an ending that's basically not really a real ending. It's sort of just like, it wasn't good enough for her because I was too clingy. However, I'm not going to end it there. What I'm now going to do is get an ending that is good to see. So, if you will excuse me, I'll be right back. You point to many open wounds on your body with complete bits of sand stuck in your dirt. Yeah, you could say that. I think those might be infected. You should really get them checked out. So what just happened is we just had the fun part with everything, and they're announcing that we're gonna have some fun, and then they start questioning about us about the holes that we got from Spirit. If you're actually going through with this, the thing you should get checked out is your head. My friend, Spirit is absolutely nuts. You won't survive a week of dating her. Didn't you just give us your blessing like 3 scenes ago? You might think that she's all sad and introspective, but the truth is she's a demon hell bent on revenge who is ultimately stopped at nothing to satisfy the lust for death that courses through her veins. I can't get her out of my mind. No, duh, I know all that, and I think it's hot. She's the goth girlfriend of my dreams, and you're just jealous to lose her, so you're trying to run me out of town. Well, guess what? I'm not scared of you. I'm with Rin now, and she's got my back, literally. She carved her name with a broken piece of glass. Thank God it was only 3 letters long. Okay. Alright, we get it. Everyone is super tough, and all you do is kill, no matter what. But we've got a show to finish, and this is the family, so we need you to hold on for just a moment longer. After all, that was the point of this whole experience, to give even the most demented killers a chance at finding love. And it worked. To think my official bio called me distinctly below average. Well, look at me now, world. I'm about to officiate the wedding of 2 complete maniacs. Please, Spirit, take this bouquet and prepare your vows. As soon as you both say I do, we can send you off in your exclusive honeymoon. Hold up, nobody is saying I do today. Yeah, nobody is. Wait, what? Marriage is an idiotic social institution put in place by men in power 1,000 years ago to maintain control of the world. I'm not interested in playing their game. I'm not just interested in doing what anyone tells me, or living by any rules that I don't believe in deep down in my heart. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't remember being asked if I wanted to take part in this bootleg reality TV bullshit in the first place. Did anyone here agree to this? I'm still not entirely sure what's going on. Spirit manifests her katana, and in a moment, the mood has changed from a romantic climax to a place of terror. Whoa, we're all having fun here. If you can just say I do, we can. I won't. With a slice of blood, Claudette is no more and replaced by 2 halves of Claudette, neither of which are especially alive. Dwight is horrified. There's a chance he actually wet himself. Luckily for him, khakis hold lots of things. Unluckily for him, urine isn't one of them. Meanwhile, Trapper, Huntress, and Wraith are eating popcorn. Where'd they get the popcorn? You were under the impression that Claudette and Dwight did all of the cooking around here, so sorry. Now's not the time to think about who popped the popcorn. A gruesome murder just happened. This is for you. You know what to do. Spirit hands you her katana. You look on a whimpering Dwight and feel everyone waiting for you to put him out of his misery. Look, X-Ray, we're on a very tight schedule. You respect schedules, right? If you kill me, I'm afraid of what comes next. So I don't know, could you not? You think back to that strange moment in the lantern room of the Black House when the light hit Dwight. There was something off about it all. As if he wasn't real, or at least not really human. But this is a good reason to do it, But is this a good reason to do him in with a Spirit's katana, or is this actually a reason not to kill him? This doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is taking control, taking it away from them, taking it into your own hands and carving it out of your new destiny for yourself. Kill this pathetic worm, kill him and join me on my mission. Together we will be unstoppable. That's quite an offer. What are you gonna do? We're gonna kill him, because that's what we gotta do. You raise Spirit's katana, and with the ease of slicing a wedding cake, you cut him into 2. His dead body slumps on the ground in front of you. That was so incredibly sexy. Oh my god, her face. Rin places her hands over yours, and you both hold a katana, your fingers intertwined. You look to the other killers and see something new on their faces. Respect. You're one of them now. Ruthless, uncompromising, splattered with blood. Killer. My father is going to really crap his pants when he sees the two of us coming. Oh, whoa. Whoa. She's fully whoa. She even got seagulls and everything around. What are you waiting for, lover? You sit on the beach below the Black House, watching seagulls devour the liver of a dead pirate who has washed up on shore. Just think about how much I love you. I'll stop thinking and show me. Oh, do you think we'll ever leave this place? What do you care? I hope we don't. And that is the good ending. I'm assuming that there's no bad ending. So here is the bad ending. You drop Spirit's katana into the sand at your feet. Everyone gasps. You look up at Spirit. She's furious. I could never kill him. I never loved you. Because I never loved you. I don't care about you, about your pathetic quest for revenge, about your petty personal drama, or about your cliche existential struggles. Spirit is aghast. You shared so much with her and she opened up to you like no one else in her life. Metaphorically, I mean literally, she's full of open wounds. I'm just here for this moment right now to watch that what little blood is left in your cold veins drain from your face, to show you that you're not even close to the ruthless killer you think you are. To show all of you you're nothing. You think just because you have a tragic backstory and a signature weapon that makes you worthy of my pursuit? You're toys to me. I play with you, then toss you away. This whole world's in my sandbox. For I am the ultimate killer. I am the next generation of monster. I am the future of suffering. Oh my god, what the freak is going on? The entity. I knew I made the right choice with you, X3. What the heck? It's the entity. You know, the cosmic being who created all of this. You, this island, me even, I assume. It has come to admire your ascension from virtually nobody to heartbreaking villain. The entity, you're laying it a little thick, but I suppose you've earned it. Go off. Okay, then what the hell is it? Glove? Psh, you've all gotten soft. Too much sunshine and volleyball. I don't even like either of those things. Yeah, well, I don't care, and that's why you fell for me, I guess. Because nobody cares less than me. Things are gonna be a lot more deranged and maniacal now that I'm around. I introduce you to the latest and greatest killer on the island, me, X3. Hey, you out there, I'm talking directly to you now. You think you're in control? You think you're in charge? Well, you aren't now, and never were. This is my game, and it goes deeper than you've ever imagined. See you around forever. And that is the bad ending. Oh my. She just cries. She's just crying, and that's all her books. They're all chopped up, and she's just crying. Oh wait. Not much has changed on Murder's Island. One new resident, sure, but in the end, what difference does that make? The tropical beach vacation with no end in sight continues on. The water is warm, the drinks are cold, and the fire crackles peacefully in the distance as Spirit reads alone by the pool. I can't believe they pulled that crap on me. Me, the one obsessed with revenge. I know they know that's my thing. I said it a billion times, cut into pieces, wild hair, obsessed with revenge. These are the most obvious characters traits. Forever is a long time. Don't they know that? Don't they know that I'll never give up? Never, ever, ever. Ever! Okay, and that is fully Spirit's. I guess you can get a middle ending, which is you just didn't pick the right choices at all, which I did not. I really did not pick any good endings there. But that is an ending you can get. Not a good one. You can get it's a very good ending where you're with them, and the bad one. But thank you for watching and made it all the way through. This has been extremely fun and also quite chaotic, to be quite honest. But we'll also be continuing to get Wraith and Trapper next time. So thank you for watching, and if you like this, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. Goodbye. You know, the sun must have set, but if we waited long enough, it'll rise again. Okay, you just come out just ready and you take off your thing. Relax. Oh, hold on. I need to prepare myself.